Hello and welcome back to another episode of PictureSquish, the podcast where we work on a script together and then perform it to you at the end of this hour. My name's Dan and I'm here with Harry and
Hello.
Jake. Let's have a word.
That was quick. I didn't even get to say it. All right.
I want a name first.
You want a name?
I want a name.
Did you say you didn't want
Stan
a
might
name?
want a word, but
Did you say you don't want celebrities anymore?
no, I said that I want whatever comes into your head.
You've obviously got in mind a celebrity.
No,
let's
no,
have
just
it.
Stan said no celebrities.
I did, but that was last week. And if you want to abide by those rules that I gave last week, then you're free to, but, you know.
All right, well, I've got a few stories in my
Brain.
catalogue. One
us a name.
involves Brian.
Oh yeah,
Brian Franco.
Brian Franco.
Yeah.
Is he
I don't know
James
this
and
name.
Dave Franco's brother?
He's a cousin.
He's a cousin.
Yeah.
Is he famous?
No.
In your reality, is he famous? I mean,
No, he's a builder.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their lifestyles haven't improved his.
No, I think they're sort of an estranged family. From
Okay.
Okay.
From the Franco.
So he's bitter towards them.
So it's the I don't know, is there a term for like the cousins that aren't really liked?
Well, no, I don't think
It's not
so.
interpret, but
The grumpy uncle or something, and then the grumpy uncle's kids. So
The grumpy uncle's
like
kids.
like in Home Alone,
Yeah,
a grumpy uncle.
yeah.
Frank.
Yeah,
Look what you did, you little chuck.
yeah. So
That's what happened to Brian.
What?
That's what his uncle said to him.
yeah,
That's
little,
what-
little joke.
Kenneth Franco said to him.
What? Uncle Ken,
Kenny Frankie.
Uncle Ken.
Ken Frank.
Ken Franco.
Yeah,
Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Kenny Franco.
Kenny. Big Key.
Kenneth Branagh.
Big K.
Yeah, so Bry.
Oh, Bry. Hmm.
Yeah.
What's he playing at? Is he
Well-
living in LA?
No, he lives in Michigan.
He lives in Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay. So is this story going to have anything to do with James Franco?
No.
So one would ask, why did you name him Franco and make him their cousin if they're not relevant to the story?
Because being related to someone like James Franco has a lot of connotations to it, and that adds to the character, builds to the character.
Yeah. Adds to the
No, it's not going to though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it will.
No, but it won't.
How do you
Because
know?
it'll be about him finding like a magic egg
Yeah, but the way
that
that he
teleports
acts
him
about
to
that-
Mars or
But
something.
the way that he acts about that is going to be similar to, well, not necessarily similar, I guess.
I guarantee you it will add nothing to this story.
Let's
Well-
find out, shall we? Rather than just jumping to the conclusions that could be wrong, false, incorrect, untrue.
Continue.
so
It's a bit sour over there. Sour, grumpy.
it's a normal day on the building site for Brian Franco.
I will say that last week we had a building site as well.
Yeah, well,
They're a good place to have a story, though, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Tell me you weren't going to do the same story, but just forgot that it was supposed to be Slash.
no, it's fine.
Okay.
Well, he was.
Yeah, but Slash
But don't tell anyone.
Slash is a digger driver. This guy, Brian.
Maybe he works on the same one.
No, that other one was in LA.
Oh, right, sorry, yeah.
This is in Michigan.
Yeah, completely
Sorry,
different
I'm
place.
so stupid. Up with a fool.
Yeah, so he's got a spade. He's doing some digging.
Okay. Do they call it a spade in America? Do they call it a shovel?
Well, I thought that a spade and a shovel were two different things.
Yeah, I think
they are, but I don't know if they say
a spade, right? Do you
not.
want to know what the difference is?
A spade is square and a shovel's pointed.
Other way around.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Isn't it other way around?
Yeah. Spade is
A
like
spade's pointed, yeah, shovel, it makes sense because a spade. And a
It's for
suit.
digging.
Ace of
Whereas the
spades.
shovel is for shoveling.
ace of spades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And they have a point so you can like dig into the ground.
So
much
why is it called a
easier.
shovel on Minecraft?
it's not.
Like you'd know. You're terrible at Minecraft.
Because it must be called a shovel in America. But he's not American.
That was my original point. Was
Why,
that
actually?
I think they only use shovel in America. And
Yeah.
a spade is literally a suit of cards.
Yeah.
Maybe they made a
Must
mistake.
confuse them. Like they're playing with cards and like they try and think of where did spade come from, and they just have absolutely no idea.
And they have to Google it, and they realise, oh, it's a shovel.
Yeah.
When we go to America, I think, well, when I go to America, if I ever play cards in America, I will say
Ace of shovels.
Mate, I got flush of shovels.
Yeah, fair enough.
Shovel flush.
Flush of shovels.
To shove to shove means to push.
Mm-hmm.
So to shovel means to push dirt from one place to another via
a shovel.
Metallic object.
I see.
That was fucking entertaining, wasn't it?
Fun fact.
So much learning. Oh my goodness.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel on that one. Jesus Christ. Got a good 5 minutes out of this word shovel.
Oh, shit. That was close.
So Jake.
Shouldn't fiddle. Is that plugged in? Yeah. It's alright. It's plugged in.
So Jake. He's got a shovel.
He's got a shovel.
What's he doing?
What do you think he's doing?
Digging a hole.
Shoveling.
Shoveling, yeah.
Oh, no way. He can't be digging
Actually,
a hole.
no, he's digging, because shoveling just means
Digging a hole.
moving shit.
Yeah, but
Moving stuff.
he can't be digging a hole with a shovel.
Well, he is.
But we just decided that shovel is a
We're using American terminology in which shovel is a generic term meaning shovel, spade.
digging.
Meaning spade. So why not just call it a spade?
Alright, it's a spade. For the purpose of this story, it's a spade.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's shoveling.
So he's,
What's he shoveling? Shoveling
the ground.
shoveling the ground.
Yeah.
All of it.
Just digging a hole
He's digging foundations.
for a mosque.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how did you know?
Tread lightly.
It's a different type of mosque, though, isn't it? It's a Scientologist mosque.
Yeah.
Are they called mosques?
No, they are
I don't
now.
know, we can.
Just a church.
We have to be careful about the people who go to mosques. People who are Scientologists. Fuck them.
Why do we have to be careful?
Because
We don't. No, we don't. They're just lovely and they would never do anything.
Because some of them are nice.
Yeah.
So what's he digging?
He's digging foundations
For a mosque.
Oh God.
So he's digging foundations for a mosque.
Yeah.
And
it's not an ordinary
finds
mosque.
a chest.
A chest.
Bullshit.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
proper Indiana Jones stuff.
In the chest. So is any of the mosque built yet?
No.
So he's a lone foundation digger.
No, there's a few other people digging.
Okay.
they're
Why is he
digging
not
with
using a
shovels.
digger?
'Cause
Slashes on it.
Slashes in LA.
Yeah.
No, the digger broke down, so they had to do it by hand.
Man, that's terrible.
That's a lot of work. Mosques are big, man.
This is a little one. It's like a small
room.
town.
It's a mosque express.
Yeah. Exactly. Rather
It's
than-
got a drive-through and everything. You are forgiven. You are forgiven. You are forgiven.
That'd be amazing. Why are they doing this in the mosque, though?
I don't know.
It's a
What
Christian-
churches need that?
Huh?
Churches need that.
Drive-through.
Drive-through.
Yeah, come on your break, go to McDonald's, then the next door is a church. You just drive through it.
I masturbated twice last night. You are forgiven. Next. You are forgiven. It would be like first window, what have you done? Next window, you're forgiven.
Yeah.
And the last one, like, you give donations.
Sometimes if you've done something really bad, you have to wait in parking bay 1 to decide whether you'll be forgiven or not.
I killed my rabbit. Wait a park, mate. What? You're forgiven.
Guy comes to your window in a raincoat. You are forgiven. So,
They're just consulting a list, like what they did. Okay, parking bay 1, parking bay 2.
so,
Got a couple of people in high-vis jackets, like, this way.
so I'm
Pope hats on.
Yeah. Literally 300 popes, all in this massive car park. At a mosque. This is so strange. What sort of religion is this? This is not Scientology. This is Simsology.
Yeah.
Simsology.
So Brian, he finds a chest.
underneath
Yeah.
the Scientology Centre.
No, it's just the
He's
sky.
digging.
There's no building.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Under the sky. Well, yeah.
As in on a...
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. So he's found a chest.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Is he gonna? Is he gonna tell everyone? Is he gonna hide it?
Well, he's like, he doesn't really want anyone else to see because he thinks.
See, I'm annoyed now
He thinks
because the fact that his cousins are famous now does add a certain element to the character.
Exactly.
Because-
He's a bit of a stingy arsehole.
Yeah.
Well,
Everything
you know,
that he gets, he wants to keep because his cousins have stolen everything else.
Yeah.
They just worked harder.
Oh, no, he's
Just squinted more. James Franco, you ever look at him? I've never seen him with his eyes open. He's always like
Yeah. No wonder he fell down into a ridge. Got stuck
not
there.
looking where he's going.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
So yeah, he finds his chest, and
He's hiding it from everyone. How big is the chest?
it's not very big.
Is it like Jumanji size, or
it's
is
a-
it
it's a
like
little one.
pirate size?
It's not pirate size. It's sort of like
Jumanji size.
Jumanji. Yeah.
Can that be called a chest, or is that a box? What dictates a chest?
Over 3 cubic litres of space inside.
Fair enough.
How many liters of space is in that?
Depends how high it is. That could, it could be that thin.
I did that.
Be a bit of paper.
Okay, so then how
Probably
wide
like
is
a
it?
litre. Look, it's
That's
a it's a square. Okay, it's not going to be like.
So which way does it go this way?
No, like that. Look.
All right.
Do I have to do?
Yeah,
all three
thank you,
dimensions?
thank you.
Height,
Alright,
depth,
that's
and
about-
width.
It's about 2.5 litres.
So
Let's just say it's 3 liters. So
Okay.
let's just say it's,
Slightly big, so it's a chest.
yeah.
Is he gonna? Was it locked?
So yeah,
How old? What period does it look like it's from? Edwardian.
it looks like it's from BC.
Okay, so that is a fucking old chest.
Oh, maybe not.
2,000 years.
Maybe not BC. Maybe like
AC.
30 AD.
AD. AC. It's an air condi-
Why?
It's a box for an air conditioning
What
unit.
does AD stand for? Anno Domini or something?
Yeah.
Okay. But then BC is just before Christ.
Yeah.
It's not
Ask any child though. You tell them before Christ. What do you think AD stands for?
After-
They'll all say
after
after death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is one Latin and one's not?
I know, that's what's confusing, right? It should
There
just
probably
be
is a Latin one for
BCAC or ACBC.
ACDC. It could be BCAC.
Hmm.
Could you have ACDC?
Yeah, but it doesn't. Yeah, but
Death of Christ.
do you know why it's not after death?
Why?
Because he wasn't born and died on the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a very confusing timeline.
Yeah.
He came back for an encore.
Well, not that. I
So wasn't he actually born like?
He was born in the summer.
No,
he was born in 23 BC.
No, he was born in the summer.
He was born before Christ.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it something like
No,
that?
no, no. Isn't it
Or
before
after?
Christ starts before he was born?
Yeah, I think it might have
And
been.
then that's why you literally have Jesus times.
So there's like some years in between. That
Yeah, which is when
neither
he was
BC
alive.
or AD.
They're Jesus times.
No. Maybe in the scriptures, but in like.
But does
by-
Anno Domini
in the
mean death?
Gregorian,
By the
no,
way,
it means
right?
anno, like new year. Anno is like year,
Yeah.
so like holy year or something. I don't know.
Do you know? What I've
So
just realised?
maybe it's after he was born.
Why is the whole timeline of the Earth based on Jesus?
I know, I've had this issue
And
many times.
Every religion uses this timeline.
No,
Every country, you're
They don't,
Chinese.
Do they not?
no, they don't.
The Chinese.
Yeah, but it's a worldwide year.
It is now,
Yeah.
but originally
he didn't.
like-
He meant now.
Yeah, I meant
yeah,
that.
now because Western culture adopted it, and therefore Western culture dominated everyone, and now they just use it as standard. It's like, why is English the standard language of like international trade rather than anything else? Just because Western culture
Because
is
it's the most widely spoken
English.
language in the
English
world.
is also the language of all software and computing.
Isn't
Like when the Chinese are doing programming, they're not typing in Chinese; they type in English. It's like if this, then that. It's the language of maths and stuff like that.
Mm.
Is it?
Well, I guess there's no language in maths.
It's numbers.
Yeah, but
They wouldn't say
It's
divide.
like-
They'd say like.
Yeah, you know, in,
Symbols, though.
in like the symbols. Are the Chinese symbols for numbers different to
Yeah.
ours?
Yeah.
You sure?
but they learn
Almost
both.
certain.
But they what?
No.
I'm almost certain.
But they are. But they do learn like the English way of writing them as well.
Do they?
Yeah. Otherwise
Otherwise, what?
they wouldn't be able to.
To be fair, it's
go
not hard.
anywhere.
It's not hard to learn.
Yeah, we can't go
It's
anywhere.
just 10.
It's only 10. Yeah.
Whereas they have like 20,000 different characters for all the different numbers that exist. Well, not actually,
Do they?
but no, but they have like.
You know, there's more than 20,000 numbers, yeah.
I know. But we literally just use the 10 numbers to form every single number, every single normal number. There's a couple of other symbols, but they have like 1 to 10, then they have a separate character for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So they'd have a separate character like
Do
70.
they though?
Yeah, it's not
Or
just
is that
like,
just every other language?
no, it's not just like a 7 and then a 0. It's a new character.
No, yeah,
followed by
I know all
a
other
character
languages
for
have
7.
that. Well, a lot of other languages have that in their speaking of the numbers, but symbol-wise...
But because Chinese is a symbol language...
Well, they have one symbol for a 20.
Yeah. It's like just like we have a different word for 20 and the French have a different word for 20, but the Chinese have a symbol for 20 because they're characters that are words rather than letters.
So
You got us into this and then you just suddenly like, oh, I can't be bothered to listen anymore. Just gonna be an arsehole. Just close my
fall
eyes.
asleep.
Dickhead.
That's the most immature thing to do.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not going to listen. I'm going to close my eyes. Right.
Absolute arsehole.
You ready to continue?
Yeah, what do we...
I
what
was
do we
just
establish?
channeling our viewer.
There's some.
He's digging the foundation.
There's so much
for a
suspense
mosque,
right now.
and he found
What is
he
in
found
this
a
chest?
chest, 3 cubic meters, made
It's
of
covered
wood,
in Chinese
from
numbers.
what year? Because we decided it was after
It was,
BC, right?
We'll say like between 0 and 100 AD.
That whole Jesus times thing, by the way, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Absolute bullshit.
It would make sense.
No, it wouldn't.
No, that's no.
Well, no, because Anno Domini
You
is
just
after
said it
he
was.
died.
No, it's not.
absolute bullshit.
It's not. Anno Domini is not after he died.
Yeah, but but my point is none of us know when it starts from.
Anno Domini
Was he
started...
born in one
Anno
zero?
Domini I can tell you, like, for definite certain, Anno Domini started 2,014 years ago, okay?
Yeah. But what year was
And
Jesus
BC,
born?
1 year BC is 2,015 years ago.
So what year was Jesus born?
Well,
Zero.
Or was he born at like minus 30 BC?
Yeah, I can't remember,
Minus
but I don't think it's
30
0.
BC?
It's 0.
Or was he born at 0?
I think it's like 3
BC.
BC. I think it's like 3.
This is the
BC.
thing, so I'm asking.
Literally, I know
But he
there's no
didn't die
Google,
when
but
he was
I'm gonna fucking no.
He
Yeah, but
die
AD
at
isn't
You're not allowed to Google.
AD isn't after death. He died at like 30 AD. All right.
Exactly.
'Cause he was, like,
That's what I'm
30.
saying.
Yeah.
He died when he was about
Well, did he
30,
die at 0?
30 AD.
And was born at 30 BC?
No! Anno Domini does not mean after death.
No, I know it doesn't.
It means a year of
How do you know?
dominant...
How do you know that it doesn't constitute from when he
Because
died?
I remember.
Because why would they have before Christ and after death on the same day?
And then, if that was the case, then there would be about 30 years of in-between time. And that would be so bloody confusing when you're trying to talk about dates.
Yeah, that's why you just say Jesus time.
Not Jesus time, no! Where did you learn? Where did you hear Jesus
I don't
time?
know. I don't know.
You made it up, and it's absolute bullshit.
Why are you going on the Jesus Wikipedia page? Just Google, do you know how much information is going to be on there? Just
Yeah, but-
Google when was Jesus
Look,
born.
Look, how right am I? Between 7 and 2 BC.
Right.
And I said 3, and that's in between those
Right.
numbers.
You're wrong.
And
So
died.
you're wrong.
No.
No,
How am I
No,
wrong?
you said that he was born on 0.
No,
No,
he
I didn't.
say
I
that.
said 3
that.
BC.
Well,
And
you're
look-
wrong then.
And look, died, what did I say? 30 AD.
There we
said
go.
30 to 33.
You did not say that. You're saying that he died at 0 AD.
Oh, yeah. So we were all wrong because he was born in BC and died in AD.
No, well, that's what I said.
No.
So Christ wasn't
We were all
considered Christ.
we were all confirmed with that he either was
No.
born or died on 0.
So Christ wasn't
No.
considered Christ until 3...
No, so wait a
Well,
minute.
0.
So why is it AD?
Because they obviously had misinformation. But then they were...
No, but if neither he wasn't born before, he was born during.
He probably didn't
before
even
Christ.
exist.
It took him until he was 3 for him to realise that he actually was Christ.
Yeah.
And they thought, right, okay, Christ now exists.
We won't start the years from now, though. We'll start it from when he was born.
The thing is...
And who decided we're going
calendar-
to start the years?
Where were we? What were we?
This chest.
When were
What's
we?
going on in this chest?
Yeah, so this chest has been... So he bags it because he doesn't want anyone to see it.
Well, he's just got a bag on him.
Casual 3-litre chest.
Just got a bag on him.
No, he goes and gets one.
Do you know how heavy that would be?
What?
It's
There's not 3 litres of water in it.
No, I know, but there's 3 litres of something in it, and it's made of wood.
Air.
It's literally empty.
No, it's
Well,
been
it's
injected
got-
with helium into
no,
the wood.
no, it's
like
not
a
empty.
skateboard.
All right, it's fairly heavy, but he's got a bag. He's got a rucksack, and he puts it,
Okay.
and he hides it in the staff room. The staff.
Well, he doesn't just take it straight home, or just doesn't
No.
open it straight away. You want to make a little bit more suspense.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
So he takes it home with him
Okay.
into the day. gets back.
So just the rest of his day is uneventful.
Yeah.
It's like when you're at school and you know all day that when you get home, like Bury in the Big Blue House is going to be on. Yeah. And you're just like, can't wait to go home. I can't wait to go home. And even the walk home feels like about an hour, and then you get home and it's like Bury in the Big Blue House. And it's so
exactly like that.
It's
exactly like that. Like literally.
And he
in fact, during the day, he's thinking like, this is just like that time when I was waiting for Bury in the Blue House when I got home from school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the chest has got a lock on it, but it's like so old that it's like rusted
Just
away.
falls off.
So yeah. It just,
So one would say there's almost no point having the lock on it in the first place.
well, it probably worked for about 1,000 years, but then it. So he cracks it.
Dropped off at about 1,000.
This is now 1,914 years later, so you know you're probably going to be a bit rusty.
Yeah.
Probably.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I said
1,940?
Yeah, I said 100 AD, didn't I?
Oh, did
I
you?
said between 0 and 100.
Oh, good memory, man.
So he cracks it. Oh, dust. Spews
He
out.
opens it, it's glowing.
I'm actually really interested in what's going to be in this.
And he looks inside. It's like a goblet.
Oh.
What do you think? It is?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Does it give him like eternal life or whatever it's supposed to do?
Well,
Well, he doesn't know. It's just a cup.
it's just a cup. You don't know it's a Holy Grail
It's
yet.
like, wow, it's a cup. What does it look like? Is it shiny or is it just like
That is a nice cup.
It's like the one in Indiana Jones.
which just looks crappy and normal, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's got a bit of gold on it.
Okay.
But there's also like a little note.
Yeah.
That said, this is the Holy Grail.
It sort of says
Written
that,
in what?
but
Roman? Latin even.
written in Times New Roman.
No, what it says is, it says, lol, I buried Judas's cup, now he can't drink at the last meal, lol, lol.
Is that what the Holy Grail was? Judas's cup.
That was one of the cups, I think. I mean, Jesus' cup.
That probably would have been Jesus.
But we know that Jesus did drink, so I chose
Yeah,
Judas.
but he would have taken Judas's cup.
It was a joke, mate.
What was this? Okay.
You're off your tits.
What have you got to say for yourself now?
So he's found this cup. What does the note say?
It's from Jesus.
Lol cup. What does it say?
It's from Jesus because, yeah, he wrote a note to whoever found the cup.
Yeah, what does it say?
And it's like, this cup will grant you eternal life.
Jesus.
Kiss.
Love Jesus.
JC.
JC. Kiss.
You know that his name wasn't actually
0.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Jesus of Nazareth.
Yeah.
Johnson.
Did Mary have a...
Right, yeah,
second name?
Johnson. All right.
Was it
Fawn Johnson.
Was it Mary
Criticising.
Magdalene, or was that not her?
Mary Magdalene was his whore.
Oh, okay,
She was quite literally his whore.
okay. So what was his actual like
Mum's name?
Christian name, so to speak?
It's Jesus.
He just had Jesus and
It's just a
Nazareth. They
Spanish
just had
name,
first
yeah.
names, didn't they? Yeah.
Loads of
Jesus.
people are called Jesus now.
Yeah, I know that.
Jesus Navas. Plays for Man City.
Jesus.
Jesus Navas.
Jesus.
Jesus, you don't mess with the Jesus.
Maybe that means son of Zeus. And everything's confused. His name was Jesus, but then when it got translated, they just went, Jesus. But it was actually Jesus, which means son of Zeus. So Christianity doesn't actually exist. It's
think-
just a weird spelling
Zeus.
mistake.
I think it will.
That
Yeah.
brought us all away from Zeus.
Well,
Like, Zeus
yeah.
is going to be livid.
You know, if you read like a lot of I don't know, religions are all like they just steal from each other.
I like that we
a lot.
very briefly mentioned it was a mosque so that we could dodge religious conversations, and now the whole thing is about Jesus.
But Jesus and religion is a really interesting thing, you know.
Tyler's story is Jesus never existed.
Yeah, that's gonna get loads and loads of comments.
Yeah.
Shit.
Proof that Jesus never
No, it
existed.
should be. It should definitely be a Holy Grail found under Mosque.
There's my title. Holy Grail found under mosque? Question mark.
No, full stop. It's
Full
just
stop, yeah.
it happened.
Just put loads of Daily Mail links in the
Yeah.
in the description, and just be like, yeah, there's loads of links in the description to all our sources, and then there's just random crap.
Are you ready for the continuation?
The continuation, I am. So,
So,
does he believe the note?
yeah, he's
Does
pretty
he ever?
gullible.
He's pretty gullible.
No, you mean he's like he believes truth.
What's his name?
Brian,
Brian. Oh, Bri. What does
Yeah.
Bri think?
he's like,
Big Bri.
well, I need to have a drink like this,
He's not going to clean it.
so I can have eternal life. No,
No, if you clean it, then you don't get it.
it's clean, it's clean.
How does he know?
A,
How's it clean?
a ton of dust just came out of his
Yeah.
chest.
It's got
Dust
but it's clean.
literally.
Exactly, the
Literally
dust all
escaped.
came out.
That's how you know that it's like Holy Grail, the real
Yeah,
one.
it repels dust.
But all the dust is on the inside of the chest.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been paying his water bill,
Hmm.
so I'm going to water. But luckily, he's got some flat Sprite in the fridge, so he's going to use that.
Okay.
So he pours himself at night.
Mate, character context.
Nice.
It adds to what kind of bloke this guy is.
Nice.
I know. It's just
You won't call up old
fantastic.
Jimmy,
And as he
he's
pours it
taking
in,
out alone.
it
It
turns
goes
to wine.
fizzy. Oh.
Turns to fizzy wine.
Turns to what,
As he
champagne?
as he pours it in,
No, fizzy wine.
as he
It's not from Champagne, is it?
as he pours it in, nothing happens.
Oh no, gutted.
It's just Sprite.
Turns into
But-
urine. It's like an anti-Holy Grail. It's an unholy Grail. Everything he pours in just turns into piss.
And so he's like,
Unless he puts piss in which case it turns into
God.
blood.
Oh, this is a nice one. This is a nice chair. Sorry.
So he pours some flat Sprite in. Nothing happens.
yeah, and he goes for the sip. This is a big moment.
We need some sort of like football commentary for this. He's going for the sip. He's coming on the side. He's going to pass it down as it goes for the sip. He's going to. Can he make it? Can he go for the sip?
Unleash the Kraken!
And at that exact moment, James Franco slams through the door.
Oh my god.
Steals the cup, drinks it, and becomes eternal life.
No, and goes.
Becomes eternal. Becomes an ethereal idea.
Shut up.
And he goes, "You've been Franco pranked."
You've been Franco.
You've been Francoed.
You've been Francoed.
Oh no.
And they've been filming the whole thing for James Franco's TV show.
Wonderful, man.
His new prank TV show.
Oh my god.
Absolutely amazing.
And
Great little story.
yeah.
Great little story. I love it.
Wait, that's not it, is it?
I don't know. I think that's
And
it.
It's
well,
hardly been even half an hour.
Yeah, I know. Oh well. Mini one. I don't like. I like it. It's round. It's a nice
Secret
round
narrative.
story.
So let's take half an hour to just form it now, then, shall we?
Yeah. See you in a minute.
No. Wait. Let's leave this up to Jake. What do you want to do with this?
Do you feel that the,
Right,
the
well,
amazing
you know-
completed story is in fact finished?
you know, like on YouTube, they have alternate endings. We can have an alternate ending.
Well, you have to click on the annotation to find out each ending.
Yeah.
Oh no way! Interactivity.
One of the alternate endings, Brian just goes mental. And just gets a fork out and stabs him in the neck.
Oh no!
And then all hell breaks loose. Like the crew are like getting involved. And he gets arrested.
When you do that, you have to make each ending unlisted.
And another
See if
alternate.
anyone's going to see it.
Oh my god, that
Yeah.
was.
And then the other alternative ending is...
The other alternate ending is. So James Franco comes in. You've been Francoed. And
And then Jesus banged in. Like, you've been Jesus. That is actually a real Holy Grail.
then God comes in and says, "You've been godded! You're not even my son!"
You've been adopted.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Then the primordial atom comes down and just says, "You've been atomed! You don't even exist, son!"
and the whole universe just explodes. Implodes on itself.
There's the second ending. Let me just explain what's going to happen.
Is that actually the second ending?
Yeah?
Do you want a third?
Well, one was I was going to say is, so James Franco comes in and goes,
Alright.
"You've been Francoed, haha." It goes to Dream of Sprite, and then you know, like on Indiana Jones, where it just melts,
Yeah.
it goes really old. That happens to James Franco.
Okay.
The crew run away, and Brian Franco gets the corpse and puts it in a bowl and puts it in the fridge.
The end. Credits roll, right.
Okay. So we're going to do something a little bit different this week. We're going to perform it, and then it's going to have 3 endings. 3, Jake. 3. Count them, Jake. And you're going to have to click on which one you want to see. So we're going to talk up to a certain point, and you can either click on Jake, see Jake's ending, me to see my ending, or Stanley to see Stanley's ending. Jake, what are we going to do?
Don't like my name.
What are we going to
I'd
do?
rather be called Stan, please.
I'll do that again. So hard.
Do you want me to do it? And then you
Wait,
show us
that's right, I'll
before?
do it. You can do it.
Welcome back to the final section of PictureSquish.
PictureSquish.
We are going to be performing for you today this
Right.
wonderful story called Holy Grail Found Under Mosque.
That's why you clicked.
I'm
joking, no one clicked.
As Harry was describing, explaining earlier, we're going to be doing 3 different versions of the ending. So, to start with, we will do the start with.
What?
Wow. That was broken.
When it gets to the ending, you'll be able to choose between the 3 endings that you want to see how you'd like the story to go.
Magic.
So, let's start off with
I will
me
be narrating.
being sound effects, Harry here being narrator, and Jake taking the role of most of the characters in all of these 3 stories.
We'll jump in if need be.
Absolutely. It was a cold and frosty morning.
On a hot summer's day.
Fuck you!
On a hot summer's day in Michigan, Brian Franco, cousin of Dave and James Franco, was working hard on the building site. He was digging a new mosque. What? He wiped the sweat from his brow and exclaimed,
Oh man. It's damn hot. In Michigan. On the building site.
As I'm digging this hole for the foundations of this mosque.
Suddenly, as Brian dug deeper, he felt something clunk underneath his shovel. He tested and checked it again. He felt something. He said,
Ah. It's another goddamn bucket I found under here. I better keep digging.
as Brian dug, he found that it didn't seem to be a plastic bucket. It seemed to be made of wood. He bent over and dusted off the object, finding that it was a 3-litre chest.
Oh man. It's a damn chest. What's this?
Brian looked over his shoulder to his fellow workers, decided they did not deserve to see it. So he shoved it in his backpack
Zip. Zip.
and continued with his work, all the while thinking about going home and opening the chest.
I can't wait to get home and open this here chest.
It made him reminisce about when he was at school.
Those times when I was at school. I couldn't wait to get home and watch
Bear in the Blue House.
Bear in the
Big Blue House.
Bear in the
Sorry.
Big Blue House. Those were the days. Those were the days.
The day seemed to tick by as if minutes were months, and hours, decades. Eventually, Brian slammed.
Ding, ling,
is
ling,
that
ling,
Brian?
ling, 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 ling.
Brian slammed the door on his car as he got home. His footsteps crunched across the gravel outside his house. He got to the door, swung it open, planted his bag down in front of him on the coffee table, sat on the sofa, and said to himself,
Oh, I missed Bear in the Big Blue House. God damn it.
he pulled a box out of the bag, dusted it off, coughed because the dust was in the air. He noticed there was a lock on it. You're criticising him for taking your sound effects, and then you're going,
I was thinking about what noise I'm going to make
Oh.
for this next sound effect.
He noticed a padlock on it.
Damn it. I knew it would be locked. There's no way in.
His frustration began to grow as he couldn't get into the box. Eventually, he decided to slam his fist down on the lock. It shattered into 1,000 pieces, and dust flew around the room like butterflies. Brian satisfactorily said.
Satisfactorily said.
Middle name.
Brian, comma, satisfied, comma,
Yeah.
said.
Brian, comma, satisfied, comma, said.
That doesn't even make sense. Oh yeah, it does.
Brian,
It does.
satisfied, said.
Okay, fair enough. Yes!
He creaked open the lid, and inside he saw a cup with gold trim and wood effect from head to toe. A note sat inside it. Brian read aloud.
Oh man. It's a good job I can read.
My cousins didn't steal that from
Little
me.
character trait there.
Dear possessor
I thought you were going to say Brian. Dear Brian.
of the goblet, this goblet will grant you eternal life. Love Jesus. Kiss.
Shocked, Brian sat back in his chair. At first, he couldn't believe it, but he decided to test it when he remembered he had some old Sprite in the fridge. He clonked his way down the hallway clumsily and swung open the fridge. The bottle opened with a slight, but not much. He slowly poured the Sprite into the chalice, touched it to his lips, and thought.
I goddamn love Sprite.
He drank the Sprite, and just as he did, click on any of us to see the ending you want to see.
What's wrong with it? Freeze frame.
If you still haven't clicked on a video, then you're not going to see it because this video is about to end. So it's ending now. So quick, it's ending. Quickly, choose one, it's